You got a wig on?
Bitch, you gon' see me thumping. I never slump. I put them on. Get your people with a C4, nigga. I'm about to ball shit. Hanging out the window.
Bitch, what you thought I would income in this bitch and murder some shit? How you got me fucked up? And bitch, you.
Hey, you guys. Welcome back to LA Show. We are here now with Fidel Cashflow, VA. And right now, we are just kicking it, laying back. And we are just going to go through a couple current events that's been going on out here in the street. So, what's up, Fidel?
It's another night. It's been a minute since we did a good old video, but it's been a lot going on. So,
oh yeah,
plenty for us to talk about. I mean, back over the past 2 weeks. Jeez.
You're right. So right now, what's going on? I mean, it's a lot going on. A lot. It looks like Bun B had a home intruder come up in his house, take his wife at gunpoint, and then he had to shoot this man just to get him off his wife. How do you feel about that?
Damn. So pretty much he ran up in there. He broke in. It was like a robbery or something. Attempted robbery, attempted burglary, or
let's go to a CNN article that just popped up an hour ago. I'm gonna try to get on their website. Lord, they probably got all kinds of ads, so give me just a moment. But yeah, it seems like the dude came up in there for a robbery, and he held the wife, Queenie, her name is Queenie, at gunpoint and told her to give him all that she got. She tried to give the man her Audi that was in the garage. But here goes the CNN article. Houston rapper Bun B shot an armed suspect of invading his home in Southwest Houston on Tuesday. Police said Bun's wife heard the doorbell ring and opened the door without looking, believing it was Amazon delivering a package. When she answered, a man wearing a mask pointed a gun at her head and demanded property as he forced his way into their home. Fearing for her life, Bun B's wife pleaded with the suspect, identified as 20-year-old Demonte Jackson, not to harm her, and told him to take their car in the garage. Bun B, whose real name is Bernard Freeman, heard the commotion, grabbed a gun, and came downstairs. The rapper confronted Jackson in the garage as they both fired shots at each other, police said. The suspect ran away and later showed up at the hospital for treatment for a gunshot wound to his shoulder. Jackson has been charged with 2 counts of aggravated robbery and 1 count of burglary. Bun B, who police said has not been charged, was not injured. Neither has his wife. Bun B is best known as the half-rap duo of UGK.
Right.
Wow.
But check this out, though. I found a mugshot of Jackson, right?
Yeah. How you go all up on his lips like that? I mean, 20 years old. They say he's from Arizona. What would make you come all the way to Houston to rob Bun B?
First thing you see in the comments section,
Twitter is something else.
It is. But yeah, I mean, they had their reasons. And then, too, you never really know because, I mean, you're talking about people's lives. And they try to make it so black and white, like, oh, it's either this or that. You don't know what these people's business was. Like, they could be
Oh,
arguing
yeah.
over a million different things, just like you have arguments with your business partners or your peers or whatever else. But they try to treat it so black and white, and it's not black and white. You don't know what the issue could have been.
Yeah,
You
that's true. I mean,
know?
Bun B, for that man to come all the way to his home, first of all, for him to know where Bun B lives at,
Exactly.
you know, that right there is another thing. But but secondly, for you to come to this man's house, you got to be a bold puppy to do that. So
I'm wondering where he lives though. Does he live in a gated community? Does he live like in just an apartment complex? Because if he's in a gated community, he got past security and everything, didn't he? You know?
I mean, it says that it was in Southwest. What does it say?
So I mean,
Southwest Houston, and it says in his home. So they had a garage, so it
true.
had to have been like a home. I don't know, Bun B. I mean, for men out here doing things of that nature or doing anything, you know, just take in consideration that your family has to sleep with you at night.
That's true. Yeah. But I mean, the like you were saying earlier though, like the protection argument, because you know that's gonna come up. Gun control, they always got to stick their nose in every story involving a gun. But damn right, I feel like if you'd ask me how I felt about that, yeah, as a man, it's like yes, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be prepared. Somebody come through that door, you have some
Yeah.
waiting on you, and that's when you're taught. But you don't get caught slipping, and he ain't get caught slipping, and he a dumbass.
I mean, Bun B, that's a OG out here in these streets for real. So for him to have gotten ran up on, you know,
Mm.
Demonte got some problems. He's a little millennial trying to step to an OG.
Yeah, but then too, you never really know. All right, here it is. Let me see. You never really know what the business really was. You just hearing one part, one side of the story. Oops.
The guy in the garage. It turned into a gunfight before the guy ran off.
Believe in the Second Amendment here, you can defend your home. An armed man broke into their home, held his wife at gunpoint. He engaged the man and defended both him, his home, and his beautiful wife.
And that's
Period.
let's see, who's that? That's courtesy of KHOU 11 Houston
Okay.
channel. So give them their credit for this video. But aside from that, it didn't look like it's a gated community. I mean, it had to look like it's a nice place, but it's not a gated community. It looks at things, so looks like he could have just pulled up. I mean, just saying, because
I
it gets a
mean,
little.
anything is possible, but when you take in consideration that, you know, we've had somebody recently get snuck in the community, you
True.
know, you got to take things into more consideration. And there's deeper ties in that Nipsey Hussle connection or situation. And we've already done a lot of research on that. A lot of
Right.
people are
Right.
saying that it's a lot of different moving parts in that situation. So just
Mm.
like with Bun B and other artists, you make yourself this high person, not knowing that there are people on the ground that are waiting to shoot up at you, you know?
And then, like Boozy said, like, don't go back to your hometown. But where is he at? Houston. I mean, they say from Port Arthur, Houston, and whatever. But still, you go back to your hometown. That's where they get you at. Like, that's been the story of everything.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They watching this.